Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell before going into the details. We will growth XRP, please support by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. We are a strong community. Were Ripple executives reckless? Crypto lawyer stirs up striking facts in lawsuit. In December 2020, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple and two of its executives, CEO Bradley Garlinghouse and co-founder Christian Larson. The SEC alleges that the Ripple executives recklessly disregarded the facts, which allegedly made XRP amount to the unregistered sale of securities. Following this, the two executives moved to have the individual lawsuits filed against them dismissed in April 2021. While the judge denied the SEC's request to strike Ripple's fair defense in March of this year, the individual defendants' motion to have the lawsuit against them dismissed was also denied. According to market observers, if Ripple loses, co-founder Chris Larson might have to pay $450 million and CEO Brad Garlinghouse $150 million in disgorgement penalties. Striking facts. According to crypto law founder John Deaton, Ripple executives stand better chances in the summary judgment than the SEC. He put forward 11 facts in support of this argument. This includes the fact that SEC enforcement lawyers were allowed to own and trade XRP until March 2019. In 2014 and 2015, the USGAO classified XRP as a virtual currency, along with FinCEN and the DOJ, forcing Ripple to register XRP sales with FinCEN rather than the SEC. Also in 2015, the CFTC stated that Bitcoin and other similar cryptocurrencies are properly classified commodities. Another striking fact is that in 2019, the SEC published its framework for digital assets, stating that any crypto asset that can immediately be used for payments and is a substitute for fiat currency, is unlikely to satisfy Howey, which is the XRP use case. In 2013, according to Deaton, Chris Larson gave a presentation to the SEC, CFTC and other agencies about Ripple's plans to disrupt the global payment system by utilizing XRP. Deaton also added that in June 2018, SEC enforcement lawyers wrote an XRP Howey memo analyzing whether XRP satisfied the Howey test and, in the end, did not recommend enforcement or a cease and desist order. According to attorney Jeremy Hogan, the SEC has a completely different, and harder, legal standard to prove regarding the Ripple executives, which is the same scenario the crypto law founder John Deaton seems to be painting. Ripple moves dozens of millions of XRP, is company selling? Popular cryptocurrency tracker Whale Alert has reported that over the past 15 hours, a total amount of 160.6 million XRP has been moved by Ripple's ODL corridor Bitso and a wallet tagged by Whale Alert as unknown. These transfers have taken place on the heels of yesterday's move of 4.1 billion XRP, which was covered by You Today. Ripple moves millions of XRP, along with other players. Ripple Labs fintech giant was spotted transferring a total of 50 million XRP. This caused a wave of comments, in which Twitter users were trying to guess where the funds were sent. Some believe that Ripple could be selling a tiny drop of the XRP they hold. The funds were moved to one of the company's wallets, RL18VN. It is usually used for moving XRP outside the company or selling. Yesterday's move of 4.1 billion XRP from the Bittrex exchange to anonymous wallets in lumps of 300 million and 500 million, mostly, were also mentioned, with questions raised about the purpose and the participants of that series of crypto transactions. As for the rest of the transfers here, two of them were made by Latin American exchange Bitso, which is based in Mexico and is the only crypto unicorn in that region. It shoveled chunks of 35,600 XRP and 40 million XRP about 9 hours ago. Bitso is one of Ripple's ODL platforms, and it has been actively spreading the use of this technology for funds transfers around Latin America. The third transfer was made by an anonymous whale to the Bitstamp exchange. However, the sender's wallet proved to be linked to the US-based Bittrex exchange, according to XRP wallet tracker Bitomp. Ripple execs facing multi-million fines from SEC? Lawyers Wei and Sasha Hodder, founder of Hodder Law Firm, has started a discussion among lawyers on Twitter about whether Ripple chiefs Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson face fines in their legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, and if so, what those fines might be. Hodder wrote in a tweet that if Ripple loses, Larson will owe the SEC $450 million in Garlinghouse $150 million in fines. Ripple execs could win while the company loses. The original SEC complaint from December 2020 names Larson, the company's co-founder, chairman and former CEO, and Bradley Garlinghouse, the company's current CEO. Both are accused of also making personal, unregistered sales of XRP totaling about $600 million. Jeremy Hogan, an XRP loyal community attorney, commented that the SEC has an entirely tougher legal standard to prove against Larson and Garlinghouse than it does against the company. Ripple could lose 100% and the individual defendants could still very well win, Hogan commented. Attorney John E. Deaton, who is actively participating in the SEC Ripple litigation with his amicus on behalf of 75,000 investors, added that Judge Torres would have to conclude that both chief executives were reckless in not knowing that XRP is a security. The burden of proof for the SEC is quite heavy. Deaton detailed in a lengthy thread why the judge can never conclude that the two executives acted recklessly. Thus, the attorney lays out that SEC attorneys were allowed to own and trade XRP until March 2019. In 2014, the Government Accountability Office, USGAO, classified XRP as a virtual currency used in a decentralized payment system called Ripple. A year later, FinCEN and the DOJ settled with Ripple and declared XRP a virtual currency. This forced Ripple to register its XRP sales with FinCEN, not the SEC. That same year, the CFTC declared that Bitcoin and other similar cryptocurrencies are properly classified commodities. Finally, in 2018, the ominous Hinman speech followed, in which the former director of the Division of Corporation Finance at the SEC classified BTC and ETH as non-securities. Related reading. This is the biggest danger for Ripple in its legal battle against the SEC, attorney says. Last but not least, in 2019, the SEC published a framework for digital assets. This states that any crypto asset that can be used for payments and is a substitute for fiat currency is unlikely to satisfy Howey requirements. And those are far from all the arguments Deaton finds. In any case, according to Deaton, Garlinghouse and Larson are precluded from being found to have acted recklessly. Reckless means that no reasonable person could believe that XRP was not a security. Ripple Name Service, set to launch on XRP Ledger. The service will allow users to purchase unique blockchain domains linked to their wallet address, allowing for easier identification and management of transactions with less room for error as opposed to the complex format of the original wallet address. Consequently, users can use human-readable text with the .xrp top-level domain when it launches. Per the blog post, the service dubbed Ripple Name Service will launch in Q1 2023. For proponents of blockchain naming services, the complexity of crypto wallet addresses is a barrier to crypto adoption. This is what RNS.XRP says it hopes to solve with the Ripple Name Service. Notably, besides carrying out transactions with their domains, per the blog post, users will also be able to use it to host content. It is worth noting that despite the Ripple Name Service project name, there is no known link between the project and the blockchain payments company. RNS.XRP has urged followers to expect regular updates on its progress. Currently, it enjoys the support of E. Smitty, an American music producer and XRP supporter. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.